So, hello everyone, globe. I'm driving, so you're going to see wheel movement. I went to the doctor today, my first doctor visit after chemotherapy, and it was good. My doctor, in my eyes, gave me tough love. Not that he probably considered it tough love, just sound medical advice probably from him. But for me, it was tough love, and it was a wake-up call because he told me basically that I need to move around. I need to get up. I just shouldn't be laying around unless, well, he didn't say any unless. He just was like, well, basically, yeah, if you don't lay around unless you have to. He said that laying around is not good for my my healing, and that it could end up causing sickness. So he lit a fire up under me. I came in because I'm still using a cane, which I'm going to work towards moving away from that even more. I'm definitely feeling way better as far as the hysterectomy area is concerned compared to a month ago. But I guess maybe I was nursing it too much with him. So I had been, ever since I've been going to MSK, Memorial Sloan Kettering, as soon as I get there, I come in with my cane, and there's always a concierge at the front door, and they ask if you would like a wheelchair. And I say yes every time because it's been hard to walk long distances or to stand for long periods of time. And when I got into the office, when the doctor came into the office and he saw the wheelchair, he's like, why are you still using a wheelchair? You shouldn't. It doesn't, this is not normal. And so it just kind of like, it kicked in, like, all right. And it was funny because I said that was the last time I was going to accept a wheelchair. But I could have just not accepted it today. And then he also, he asked how did things go after chemo. And so I told him, I felt fine. Well, I was sleepy that first day because of the Benadryl. And then the next 2 days I felt really good. And then I kind of laid around and was feeling a little queasy. And he asked me if I took the meds. I said no. He's like, why? He said, why were you laying around? That's the first thing he said. And I said, well, I was feeling queasy. I wasn't feeling too well. And he said, well, And then I told him I didn't take the meds. And he's like, why didn't you take the queasy meds if the queasiness had you in the bed? So he just was continuing to push home the point that I need to be active. He said, be as active as possible. So he really, the light bulb came on. Like, it just kind of took me to the next level. And I left the wheelchair right there in that room. And I walked to the elevator, and I walked right out of there, So I needed to hear that. Even though I still am happy that I had everything that's happening, I have gratitude for it. I don't have any regrets and wishes I woulda, coulda, shoulda about anything that's taken place. Like, it's all learning lessons for me. And so I am happy that I did spend that time this weekend in the bed, because it gave me opportunities to do a lot of reflecting on myself, being real with myself about feelings of guilt and about laying around. I think I mentioned that in the last video. And just allowing myself just to rest. Like, even though I definitely understand what he said, and as you can see, I'm out, so I'm taking advantage of this lovely weather. But also just from joining the groups, some of the different cancer online groups, people definitely encourage you to rest if your body says rest, and so I still feel like me resting this weekend was a good choice. It allowed me to really do some deep diving, some soul searching, I have pretty much come to a decision to stop my dissertation program. However, after talking to the doctor today, I told my daughter maybe I will just keep going. So we're going to see. I'm not going to stress, though. That's one thing that nobody has said, like, make choices that are going to be stressful to you. So, this weekend, not working on my dissertation was the path of least resistance. And so I didn't, and I made peace with that. Of course, that was where a lot of guilt was coming in at first, but I had to be real with myself, and I did speak with other people, and they also, were like, there was just a reflection of this. It's not necessary to do it right now. Like, school's not going anywhere. It's no, you don't have to do that. It's my own thing. It's my own goal, because I have certain goals that I want to accomplish in education, and I want to do the research to prove why I feel the way I feel about what I feel with education. And so there was a little bit of, I had to be honest with myself about just feeling like I'm putting education, American education, or the education of students, and changing education, like I'm delaying it. And there was guilt around, the children of the future, and I'm putting them on hold. They gotta deal with education that doesn't necessarily engage them or teach them, or they're not learning, and so there were issues around that, but I did come to peace with that as well. But we'll see. Like I said, today I'm feeling like maybe, but I also just I don't want to feel the pressure. So I'm not sure if where I'm gonna go with the doctoral program. If I'm gonna continue, if I'm gonna put it on hold, if I'm just gonna maybe get an incomplete and just extend my time to work on it. I don't know yet. But what I do know is I'm outside. It's beautiful out, and I'm getting some fresh air. I'm going to go to the DMV. I have to renew my registration and inspection. And so I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that. It's a lovely day. So I just want to just share that definitely in a different place than I was this weekend. He said, the doctor did say that if I wasn't feeling extremely queasy, then I probably won't throughout the rest of the process. So I'm very, very happy about that, because they do give you nausea meds before they start the chemo. And so he said, since I didn't take anything else, then whatever they did prior to sufficed enough for me not, because I didn't throw up or anything like that. I just felt a little bit, but I have 4 kids, so like pregnancies and nausea, I know how to deal with that. I never was one that's big into taking pills, so it wasn't enough to make me want to take anything. But I am trying to also work on making some different food choices. So my daughter did go and buy me like ginger, lemon, have some key limes. I'm looking into soursop. I was blessed with soursop, and so I've been doing some research on that this weekend, and will probably start utilizing that tonight. I did see that it makes you sleepy, so I didn't want to take it early during the day. I'm just going to use it before bed and hopefully get a great night's sleep, because I do often lately, this past few days, not typically, but I do wake up a couple of times at night. So we'll see if I can go back to my old 8 hours straight kind of sleep. But yeah, I just wanted to share and just encourage those of you who may be going through this journey of cancer or anything else, go with the flow and see. And because I'm cool with, I did rest, but I'm happy that I learned that I don't need to be, laying around so much and just, because I kind of, my bed is very comfy. I love my bed. So, I'm sure that played a role in it too, which is nice, just to be there. But I'm very happy that he said what he said. And it definitely was like, oh, I'm just not used to tough love, because that kind of, nobody has to tell me like it is, because I'm the one who's always telling people like it is, So just to be in that position was kind of like, like what, but I'm thankful that it happened, and I appreciate him for that, so just wanted to be to share that story and hopefully encourage any of you who are going through something, like just kind of go with the flow and see where you're led and just stay open.